Hi. Today we are going to start an easy but long task, making a Stargate in GTNH. This pack is known for being rather easy, so we are going to play in hardcore. In the rare eventuality that we will die, all we will have to do is load a backup. The first thing we shall do is dispose of that book, since books are boring and we do not have free slots in our inventory. We also do not have time for reading it. We can now proceed into looking at a place with grass green enough and then start digging our basement. Now that we have found green grass, we can start to collect the resources for a bed. This pack is not as bad as vanilla Minecraft, but it is still not realistic enough. The bed only requires some wool and some wood. There is no need for screws, glue or anything to hold it together. Probably it is held in place with magic. Anyways, let's start gathering the required resources before the night arrives. Now that we have a bed, we can make some tools. That way, we can gather materials more quickly and we can also dig our basement into hard rock. We must not forget that this pack also has some quests. Let's give them a look. Yeah, I'm not reading that stuff. We shall only complete the required tasks that will lead us to the Stargate. Nothing more. After a long day of work, we shall have a nice sleep while watching the sunset. We will then have breakfast with an apple, so that the doctors will stay away. Now that we have a shelter and some resources, we can start looking into the tasks given us by the gods of the book. Since we did not follow it until now, we are rewarded with having to craft again half of the stuff we already did. We shall now start farming some food. We will be using it as a sacrifice to the gods of the book. Since we are playing in hardcore mode, we are going to have a vegetarian diet. That way, zombies and skeletrons won't attack us as they will see us as an already dead entity. It seems that the gods of the book won't like our diet. They are asking us to make a sword and slain some poor animals, with no apparent reason. We do not have the power for opposing the gods, so we shall do as they say. As asked by the gods, we shall slay 6 pigs and 6 sheeps. After a long day of fighting, all we need is a well-deserved night of sleep to forget about all the cruelty the gods made us do. Or maybe not. We shall spend the night thinking about the cruelty we did when we first arrived. We shouldn't have thrown away the sacred book we were given during the creation of this world. We shall spend the rest of the night digging a better basement. It appears that the gods accepted our regrets, as you can see from the gods' message. It is now time to emerge back to the surface and touch some grass. It appears that the gods gifted us with the blessing of some string. We shall not forget about this incredible gift we just received. We can now go gather some more of the resources required in our path to the Stargate, like some wood and some gravel. We must be careful not to let any log float in the air, or the gods may get mad at us again. We might also start making a nice looking house above our basement, so that people won't look too badly at us. And after a long day of work, we can finally sleep. Today we are going to explore this beautiful world given us by the gods of the book. Actually, we are looking for some useful resources that might help us in our mission of making a Stargate. We have found some source of rubber and also some clay while on the way. After all of that exploration, we shall sleep. And oh, God, no, why? Maybe that is a sign that we shall work more on our basement. We must make it look as if a creeper exploded inside it. It is now getting too dark in here. Our only savior could be our old friend NEI. Let's ask him how to make glowing sticks. We are lucky. We can use the resin we found earlier with string we were given by the gods to make the holy glowing sticks. They are holy because they never burn out. We shall now take a few seconds to appreciate how nice our basement looks. No creepers exploded in here, however, a creep lives here. And the gods rewarded us with more string. Now we can gather some clay. We can set up the start of our farm, where we will be farming cotton and wheat. That way, we will be able to produce our own string, without having to rely on the gifts from the gods. We can use wheat for our future cow farm and also to make food for us. And with the newly acquired food and light source, we can go gather some materials underground, so that we can start building our industry. Now that we have all of these resources, I think it is a good time to have some resting sleep and then start building our factory of pollution. Now it's time to start. Wait. Where am I? Is this a dream? It looks like what I was planning to do. It has to be an illustrative dream where I can explain my plans. So be it. Here we will have a smeltery for making bronze tier tools and the first molds. And next to it we have the coke ovens for making creosote oil. Now I think we should go outside to touch some grass and plan our automated farm. Wait. This tree looks kinda sus. Apparently, Santa gifted us with some coal. But it looks like this coal kinda went bad. I hope it's still good enough for our boilers. Wait. WTF did just happened? I should have not destroyed the message. Now let's heat up this spoiled coal which almost turned bad into shiny trash. We might be able to revert it back into burnable coal by heating it up, but that could require one whole bucket of creosote oil. Please, God, make it revert back to burnable coal. Okay. I do not know if that worked as it should have, but it looks like we can still burn that stuff. Now, here we have a boiler. It burns coal to produce steam. Great. It accepted our rotten coal. Now we have to give it some water. Let's go fetch it. We do not want to use that moody water from a swamp. We shall go gather clean water from a river. Now that the boiler have heated up a bit, we can finally add the water, so that we will get instantly steam. Wait. What happened? Why is it all dark? What kind of dream is that? Am I finally waking up? And now? What is this place? It looks like we have found a way to go to heaven. Oh. Wow. So it looks like heaven is powered by nukes. But it looks like this is not properly set up. Let me help you, God. If we stack the cells closer, the output should be greater, and we should also obtain a higher efficiency. Like that. Now we have to turn off this infernal device. Wait. What is that music? Where is it coming from? And how can you actually die in heaven? And now what happens? Guys, I have a plan B. We just reload a backup from before we had the weird dream. Let's do it. Okay. I can't see our Stargate mission. We can either go into a generic world or... yeah, let's go with the mission B. Now we have to figure a way out of this ice sky thing. This looks like a control room. Here there are some levers that we shall randomly shuffle. That way, God will be mad at us and send us back to our basement. And what is that weird looking pipe? What just passed inside it? Whatever. Okay. It looks like nothing really happened this time. Let's look around for an universe traveling machine. That looks like it. Let's give it a try. Hey. It worked. I'm back in the world of my dreams. Silly God. Okay, before this prey pod thing, I want to check if Santa's coal is still there. That's not funny though. How do we power our boilers now? Shall we be bad or good kids to receive some coal next year? Let's try with some prey. How does that works? The instructions seems pretty hard. Please, give me some steam. Okay. Double that. But how do we produce steam? Can we have a God-blessed boiler? Please, help me God. Okay. Is this a boiler that runs on holy water and God's light? Please, help me. Enlighten me. Maybe, this time, the answer is not above us but below us.
Wait. What happened?
Okay, this is not funny anymore. Is this a dream? An isekai? Or what? I have an idea. We take this magic wand and start building a nice looking steam setup using magic. Let's do it. And here we go.